Unknown key players. Definitely a Tony Draper. You know what I mean? Used to own Suave Records, still own, just changed the name. But Tony Draper, you know, he did a lot back in the day as far as changing the style of marketing. You know, the colorful ads, the colorful digital ads. You know what I'm saying? Like Suave was really the first to jump that off. You know, cats wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? 2, 3 pages in different magazines, like 3 full pages in the Source magazine and 3 full pages in the XXL magazine. You know, cats wasn't doing that. You know, so I think he was definitely one of the cats that elevated, took us to this level. You know what I'm saying? If we wasn't there, we wouldn't have been here. But what happened with Suave and Tony Draper and everything, I think that we outgrew the situation, you know what I'm saying? I think that we were trying to grow and Suave wasn't giving us that opportunity to grow as we wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So it was either stay there and stay here or move along and keep going up, you know what I'm saying? So we had a lot of business differences, you know what I'm saying? And we just had to move on, keep it moving.
Puffy and Bad Boy South. That situation came along in about 2002 when we wound up being like free agents in the rap game. And we had already worked with Bad Boy and Puff and everything. I was on Mace, well no, both of us was on Mace's first album. I was on 112 album. And Ball had did some work with Carl Thomas. So it was easy working with Diddy. You know, we already had a working relationship. And
yeah, we did some parties. You know, Diddy used to do the weekends in Atlanta and stuff like that. And we used to do a couple of them with him and open some shows and stuff. After we did the Space Age Forever album with Pimp Hard, we wanted to move on and kind of do something bigger, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, everybody expected us to go to, at that time, a Southern label. You know, why y'all didn't go to Master P or Baby and them or something like that. But we wanted to do something unexpected and different, you know what I'm saying? Like, shock the system, man, you know? And that's how we got there, you know what I'm saying? Just really trying to do something different. To go independent, you gotta be, I guess, like really ready for that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like really ready to take on all of that responsibility of trying to really push your shit, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, we wanted something else with the name, somebody bigger with our name, just to make it bigger, you know what I'm saying? And that was the whole reasoning behind not going independent, you know what I'm saying? Cause we definitely could have, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, we just wanted that presence, man, with our name, you know, A-Ball and MJG synonymous with fucking Diddy and Bad Boy and shit like that, you know. Even though people have their opinions about him or whatever, Bad Boy is still one of the best companies ever, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, Biggie and shit like that. That era, you know, they'll never get that era back, you know, but they definitely controlled an era of hip-hop at one time. And Diddy, you can't deny what kind of businessman he is, you know what I mean? So, just to be in that world, man, you know.
Well, the difference really between Tony Draper and Diddy is really, you know, like, it was 2 whole different times.
Diddy can dance.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Diddy can dance.
Yeah, man, you know, it was 2 whole different times. So I guess what made them more alike really is the natural hunger and, you know, like the love and everything, like the Draper had then, and his drive and everything, you know, how he was going at the game. That's how Diddy is full-time around the clock. And that's how Draper was back then. Now how he is now, I don't know. But then, you know, he had that same type of drive. Working with Diddy, It's like working with Charlie, really, you know. Remember like Charlie Angel? Remember like Charlie never was there, he was just in the box. As our Diddy is, you know, like Diddy is running the company
there, but
from
he
around
on the phone always.
Yeah. You know,
photo shoot.
He everywhere, you know, he over here.
You gotta
photo shoot
picture,
over here, picture over
send it
here.
to him, he look at them and say, well, change this, change that.
Do this.
No matter where he at in the world, while we doing the photo shoot, it's all groups at Bad Boy. Yeah. You doing your photo shoot, they gonna take the pictures, email them to him.
Shoot them to him. He's somewhere
in the UK, in a villa on the boat
yeah.
or somewhere. Look at the pictures, send back his little feedback. It'd be the same with the music. We do tracks.
We shoot him to wherever he
think some shit hot, email it to him that night. You know what I'm saying? He own it even when he ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So
it's not just right there all the time. Like people might think, you know, like he right there, standing over our shoulder and coming in and out. And it ain't really like that.